Hello there.
Now it's even easier to sell for free on eBay. I was thinking, maybe I should sell that juicer we've used a grand total of once. Or the shirt I've been saying I'll wear for the last 2 years, but never have. Or that tiger cushion the dog barks at every time he's in the lounge. Oh, is that it again? No, Bertie!
With new AI listing features and simple delivery, it's now even easier to sell for free on eBay. Download the app now. eBay. Things people love. T's and C's apply. Excludes vehicles.
Hello there.
On screen. Hello, hello, hello. I never get old. That on screen thing. This is the issue now that we're streaming this game. I have to say that. Oh, we should have got an on-screen sound effect actually. A bit late now because we're probably only a couple of streams away from finishing it. But let me just. Music on the background. Yes, firstly, apologies for delaying this by a day. It was this last night and I'm doing a Wednesday night, but I pushed it back 24 hours or rather than 20. Because yesterday I was quite low on energy on one of them days where I hadn't slept well the night before and I also had a job interview yesterday which I didn't get. So I just thought, no, I'll take the night off soon. I'll push it back. But thankfully, when we do these streams of Bossman Unity, I tend to do them quite short. I just do a couple hours. So we break again that episode because there's not that many missions. So I think there are 3 missions left. One of them's quite short, I think. So we may get 2 done tonight, and then that is the last one for next week. I think. I don't know how far we get. Oh, do you know what I've forgotten to do? I've forgotten to put the fishing game on. Yeah, I've forgotten something. Yeah, so we're on a different day in a slightly early time. Normally we do Wednesday and Friday at 7 o'clock. But this week I moved my Wednesday 7 o'clock to Friday 6 o'clock. When Thursday 6 o'clock. But they're more like 40 past by the time we get anything running. Fish game is on. I'll just check that's working. I've used it in a while. Okay, that's not working. Okay, why is the fish game not working? Interesting. It appears the fish game is broken. Okay. Oh. Seems that the fish game was not connected to Twitch anymore. That's odd. Could be. Try that again. Press the button twice, being like, yeah, it's working now. This is the neighbour because when we did the multi-stream last week, there's a lot of people on there now. When we did the multi-stream last week with Star Wars with Mr. Phoenix, he has the fish game as well, and it triggers both because the chats were linked. It triggered both games. There's a lot of people in the stream were using it. The leaderboard is all over the place at the moment. Yeah. So, we're cracking with this. Speaking of Star Wars, tomorrow night I'm going to do that. So last week we did the Star Wars STORE game with swimming class last week, and I really enjoyed it. And I actually started playing the game offline. I discovered it was a single player, and I found it really relaxing, really chilled. So, and I've been playing it a bit, and what I thought I'd do tomorrow night was a nice, relaxing, chilled stream. And I will show you. We'll do with the Star Wars single player, and I'll show you what I've been up to on it. So that'll be a nice little thing to do tomorrow. It'll be a nice chilled stream tomorrow. And then hopefully we'll get to do it play again with Mr. Phoenix, because I think we can do it co-op. We just didn't try that last time, right? We can. But anyway, let's get into this. Let's get back to the Bridge of the Enterprise. Press this button. Mute the music. Right, load game. Are we at Alano? Isn't it where we're supposed to be going, Alano? Oh, it's doing that thing where the... Ah, straight away it's done it. Right, we've got to restart. When it speeds through the text, you got to restart because it uses a DOSBox emulator. If it's speed for the text, it's the DOSBox is buggered up. It's a pain, but it is what it is.
Hello there.
Jedi, sir, how are you? I hope you're alright after your trip to hospital being in the week. I hope you're better now. We're at the beginning of one of these streams for once.
Captain.
I'm gonna restart the emulator because it's fucked. Very good, thanks, a lot better now. Oh, that's good. Right.
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
I suggest we contact Starfleet, Captain.
Any suggestions, number one?
I'm sorry, Captain.
Mr. Worf, your analysis.
Captain. The room is empty.
Supposed to go around or not? I'm good. Is the game quite loud? I'm just looking at the OBS. It seems like it's quite loud.
Counselor, do you have...
I'm sorry, Captain, but I don't have any...
What am I supposed to do right now?
Admiral Williams here.
I'd like to...
Of course. You've been ordered to investigate the Chodak ruins on Alinor and learn as much as possible about the Chodak super... Your orders are to investigate...
So we're here. Well, I don't know, but we can't see it.
Got out. Mr. Data.
I suggest...
Yeah, how's the sound level? Oh, now we can see it. We couldn't see it before.
Primary core access systems online.
But I can't.
Mr. Data, any...
I suggest...
Beam down coordinates selected.
Right, we don't want. That is Mel's Carlstrom. He's one of the blue sweatshirt. We don't want him. Let's bring Worf for a change. I hope the game's not too loud.
Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
Dude, you're there, you're not getting used Worf for once. So clearly we tried to beam down, that's the way to do that. Make contact.
Can you locate the source of the Cochrane field the ship's sensors detected?
The Cochrane field source lies in this direction.
Oh no! Just the day after Ozzy Osbourne. Oh wow, yeah, I've seen the news thing. Literally the day after Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. Yeah, are the did you hear what I said about the sound levels, Jedi? Are they alright, not too loud?
If the source of the Cochrane field emissions is truly an operational computer, there's no telling what we might learn.
I just hope there's enough information to allow us to find the Unity device.
A foreign object has punctured the machine's case.
A similar device was used by the Romulans to defeat security doors during their attack on the Procularia research station.
A foreign object.
Oh, he does the jump.
The device freezes logic circuits by emitting broadband
Turn the
electromagnetic
game down very
interference.
slightly. Here we go, I'll turn the game down in the mixer slightly, hopefully that'll make things better.
The device freezes logic circuits by emitting broadband electromagnetic
that's
interference.
better. I was not their move.
Welcome to Eleanor. Do you have anything to declare? Please note that the Emergency Warp Act is in effect.
What an interesting voice choice that is. Why didn't you apologise to me for?
I wonder if this drone knows that more than 900,000 years have passed since its creators became extinct.
I do not believe that.
The importation of weapons is proscribed under Section 12F of the Emergency War Act. Surrender your phasers immediately. This will be your only warning.
Oh, that's alright, don't worry about it. I did wonder if you'd been up. I guess your plans changed. Were you only up for the day, or did you not have either evening free or something with that one? Oh.
It would be unwise to give up our phasers.
For failure to comply with the instructions of an authorized customs agent, you are hereby scheduled for immediate dispersal.
Okay.
Implementing dispersal order. Implementing
I do not believe that. I do not believe that.
Implementing.
Enterprise, initiate emergency transport.
That way again soon, though. Oh, that's good.
Captain, our long-range sensors are picking up a sporadic gamma particle trail.
Could it be a... That is the most probable.
If we assume it's a warbird, how...
Traveling at maximum warp, it would arrive in approximately 2 hours.
We can't afford to leave yet.
Crusher to Picard. I've released everyone back to normal duties.
Well,
Good.
on the bridge.
We've got to get back to the planet. We've lost too much time already.
Reload. So we've got to give up the weapons then. Yeah, that's a problem. Just let me know when you're back up. You think it'll be you back up in a couple of weeks, or you have any ideas when that might be? Hopefully within a month. Okay. Well, I'm actually off first week in August. I'm actually off for the whole week.
Beam down coordinates selected.
The only Saturday in August I can't do is the 16th because I'm at a family party. Although I'll potentially be around for the evening, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. You can go. Right there.
Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
React, yeah.
Can you locate the source of the Cochrane field the ship's sensors detected?
The Cochrane...
If the source of the Cochrane field...
I just
Well, I'm
hope there's
also,
enough
if it's like a
information
bank
to
holiday
allow
weekend,
us
I've
to
also
find
got
the Unity
Friday the bank
device.
holiday weekend off. If it's bank holiday weekend, you come down.
The device freezes logic circuits
So
by
yeah, I'll be off
emitting broadband
Friday through to Monday. I've
electromagnetic
got 4 days
interference.
off that weekend. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's the weekend before. It is the 25th of August. So it's not the last weekend. It's the penultimate weekend of August. It's the bank holiday weekend. It's Friday the 22nd and Monday the 25th. Yeah, that would work.
I do not believe that will work.
I mean, I mentioned to Rod and Phoenix and Crash if they're around.
It appears to be a small storage compartment. There is nothing inside. These readings are inconclusive. Something may be interfering with the tricorder scan. I do not know the device freezes logic circuits by emitting broadband a foreign...
We're not going very far with this, are we?
Welcome to Alan.
I wonder if...
That does not...
The importation of weapons is prescribed under Section 12F of the Emergency War Act. Surrender your phasers immediately.
How long did the drive take you?
Will be your...
I know you weren't exactly coming where I am, so you're about half an hour away from where I am, but... No, less than that. 20 minutes.
We will comply.
About 3.5 hours for the straight road all the way.
There were no discernible results.
Data.
What happened?
He collapsed when the door opened.
We'll have to return to the Enterprise for assistance.
Crying out loud.
Captain, our law... Could it be a cloaked Romulan vessel?
That is the most probable cause.
If we assume it's a warbird, how long do we have before it arrives?
Traveling at maximum warp, it would arrive in approximately 2 hours.
We can't afford to leave yet.
Crusher to Picard. I've released everyone back to normal duties.
Good. We've got to get back to the planet. We've lost too much time already.
Beam down coordinates selected. Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
You know how it's not bad. It took us about that to get to no, it was about 5.5 minutes, Norwich. I feel like I'm missing something with this.
For failure to comply with the instruction.
What? How do you comply?
Implementing this. Implementing.
Enterprise.
What's the status of that Romulan?
It will...
Crusher to Picard.
Good. We've...
We'll have to reload because it's automatically giving us the phaser back. Trigger it as soon as we go back down. I'm going to train ticket. Birmingham. Yeah, because I'm guessing you'd have to change somewhere, would you not?
Beam down coordinates selected.
What am I getting 150 quid for? I'm seeing 60 quid. 66 quid. Birmingham New Street. Up to Durham. 3.5 hours. £66.60. I mean, although that's just a singles on returns, it'll be double that. It'll be 120. Oh, it's a direct train. You don't have to change. Ah, interesting. But in return, I realise that's a single. So, yeah, here I've got an £84.25 return. How much costing you back to 60, so it's still a bit. If we looked, I've got the train line app, what I use. We said 10 o'clock Friday, come back. It depends how long you come. If you come on for 2 days, it's a bit of a longer ticket, isn't it? So if you were to come on Friday and go back on, say, on the Sunday, 86 quid. 10:27 Monday, come back 1 o'clock Sunday, £86. Actually, no, sorry, it's not. It's 120, what? That makes no sense. I think it's £129 normally, but I get a discount, so I'll give it 86. But it's 129 quid. Yeah. Cheapest one there, 122. Probably the cheapest, is it 122? Yeah, 122 is the cheapest. Well, if you use train line, there was one for 122. Return. 60 quid away.
Can you locate the source?
The Cochrane field source lies...
If the source of the Cochrane field emissions is truly an operational computer, there's no telling what we might learn.
I just hope there's enough information.
Oh, it's again. 24 minutes trying to figure out this stupid room.
The device freezes logic circuits.
Yeah, true.
These readings are inconclusive. Something may be interfering with... These readings are inconclusive.
Well, I'd imagine if you're staying at a hotel, it means you've got to pay for parking, right? I didn't see that before.
It appears to be an ancient starship schedule.
I'm finally clear with the hotel. Alright.
I have recorded the information.
ventilation duct there.
I do not believe that.
Welcome.
I wonder if this drone...
What's that? Croxdale. Oh yes, I know Croxdale's a pub there, isn't there? Any Croxdale?
The importation of
I think
weapons
it's just called the
is
Croxdale Inn or
proscribed
something, isn't it?
under Section 12F of the Emergency War Act. Surrender your phasers immediately. This will be your only warning.
Yeah, it's Croxdale Inn.
We will comply.
Oh, yes, I know the honest lawyer. So that's actually not Croxdale, really, the honest lawyer. Because that's the road into, one of the roads into Durham, isn't it? You're actually not a million miles away from the main road that comes to where I live. So when you come out the honest lawyer, if you instead of going right towards Durham, if you go left, and as you go left, you come to a roundabout and you can go straight on it and go right. If you go right at that roundabout and follow the road all the way up, you come onto a road called the A690. You go left onto that road and you follow that road and it comes all the way along into the town where I live in. You're literally like 15 minutes away from, 20 minutes away from my house. At the honest lawyer. But I did look at the honest lawyer as a venue for my party, but they never got back to us. I filled out their online form on the website and they never got back to us, so...
We cannot proceed without phasers. We will have to return to the ship.
What?
We must still deal with the customs drone.
We will have to disable the drone.
How do I disable the...
I do not believe that. Perhaps we should return to the ship to replace our phasers.
We must still deal...
We should disable the...
Unless I'm supposed to use the phaser maximum power and destroy the drone. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. It's not a good start. We've been on 45 minutes and I'm not done anything yet other than... When we use maximum power on the phaser.
Beam down coordinates selected.
You can get lost.
Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
Could you send a car down on his own? A walk down on his own? Headshot.
Can you locate the... If the source...
I just hope there's a...
It seems designed...
The device freezes live. I do not believe that.
Worst tonsillitis you've seen in 20
Welcome
years.
to
What tonsillitis you had?
Do you have anything to declare? Please note that the Emergency War Act...
So you had
is
heavy
in effect.
tonsils out then?
I wonder if...
We put the phaser on high setting.
The importation of...
It would be
for failure to...
That is unnecessary.
Implementing dispersal order. Implementing
Enterprise.
How are we supposed to disable it? There, so they went down. Completely close up now.
Captain, our long-range sensors.
Could it be a...
That is the most probable cause.
If we assume it's a warbird,
Traveling at Mach...
We can't
I'm a
afford to
bit
leave.
stuck here.
Push it to Picard.
So yes.
Good.
Shut
We've
up.
got to get back to the
So
planet.
using
We've
the...
lost too much.
Yes, I don't care. Using the phaser at maximum setting didn't disable the drone. And the game won't let me proceed giving up my phasers, so I don't know what to do here.
Beam down coordinates selected. Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter
No,
room.
I didn't. I never completed it. Although, something tells me I did this bit. Because I remember the last bit I got to was a room with like a circle window in, and I haven't got to that yet. Something tells me I must have got past this. I may be wrong. The only other thing I can do...
Can you locate...
Yes.
The Cochrane field...
If the source...
I just hope that...
Do all the usual scan business.
I have recorded the...
Good.
These readings are inconclusive. The composition of the alloy seal is different than that of the grill. A phaser setting of 8 should be sufficient to remove it. Readings confirm that these are the remains of a Romulan. I suspect the drone was the cause of his demise.
Oh.
The device freezes logic circuits by... These readings are inconclusive. Something may...
Yeah, I presume, Jedi, you heard about Ozzy Osbourne yesterday, obviously from your neck of the woods. Can we... I tell you what I was thinking, can we use...
I see no way... I see no way... I do not believe that.
Welcome to...
I wonder if...
The importation of weapons is proscribed under...
It would be I do not believe...
I might have to consult a guide because I don't know what to do. I'm just going on in a circle here.
For failure to...
I'm just going around in a loop. I've been on 50 minutes in a loop. Right, okay, so it's the one thing I haven't tried, which is shooting the grate down. Which I suspected might be the case. Don't interact with the drone, just shoot, scan everything and then deactivate the drone. Everything and then go for the grate. A little complicating the issue. So what are you doing this weekend, Jedi? Are you
Beam down coordinates
About
selected.
I'm guessing because you're on antibiotics. Are you still on antibiotics and steroids, or are you off them now?
Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
You're still on them. It's alright, so you probably can't drink them while you're on them, I'm guessing. After on Monday. Fair enough. Yeah, no. Wise choice. Steroids and antibiotics, and some antibiotics you can drink alcohol with. Is it amoxicillin? It's one that I've been on and a couple of times. Yeah, well, so I'm out Friday, Saturday afternoon. So very long story short, an old college friend of mine. But bear in mind, I left college 22 years ago. An old college friend of mine. Last time we met up was 7 or 8 years ago. We got back in touch and met up briefly. Got in touch with me on Facebook a week or so ago to say another friend of ours who I haven't seen since we left college passed away. Unfortunately, I can't go to his funeral, unfortunately. But so my friend got in touch and told me this, and then we got talking again, and then he just lives locally, as happens. And then he said, "Oh, we should meet up and have a catch up because we haven't seen each other in 7 or 8 years, even though we only live like local to each other." So I'm meeting up with him on Saturday afternoon for a few beers. But I think it'll just be in the afternoon. So I think I'll be like, and it's only let's go Bishop Auckland, which is 15 minutes on the bus. So I might see if some of my other friends are about on the evening when I come home around that town. But if not, I'll be around. You wish to contact the ship? No. So, right, scan everything. Oh, by the way, I had a chat with Starion today. We were both on. No, we were about anyway. Yeah. Well, we were both at work today. We were both. He was on. So sometimes when he's driving, he has his Bluetooth on and he's able to chat. And he's just got to come. So I jumped in while I was working. I was working home and we were chatting. And it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to come to my party in December at the moment because his dad is kind of. Oh, it's done that thing with the. There, right, it's done that thing with its block out again. I'll save it here so I don't have to beam down again. His dad's not well, terminally ill or something, so he's coming every weekend. Other weekend he's coming over. So he said it's unlikely that he'd be able to come at the moment. Be able to come whenever he's coming over. He's got to see his dad, obviously. So. I said it was fine, it was understandable. They will let us know if things change, so. But Rod and Crash and Gaines will still be going, so I'm just gonna restart them and then again. Yes, yeah. Yes, I know you'll be there, and probably bringing the new other half, I would imagine. Still haven't, that event thing that I sent you the invite to. There's about 63 people as invited. So far, only 30 people have responded. There's a couple of people I work with, because I don't have any people I work with on my Facebook. So I sent an email to a couple of people at work, because I'm limited with numbers. I can only get, as I've told you, capacity of 60. So capacity of 60 seating. So I reckon, because some people saying about you want no more than 65 people, 70 at a push, I think. So I sent an email. I just picked a couple of people. I had to write one in my team. I couldn't single people out. But I'm in a small team. I'm in. That's what. 5 people in my team. One of them said they're coming and asked to bring their other half. The other one straight away said they couldn't come. The other 3 haven't responded yet. And there's another couple of people as well. One of whom said that he's coming with his partner. So, and then there's a few of my relatives have partners I've met. So one of my cousins has a new boyfriend who I've never met. I've done on Facebook. So presumably she'll bring him. Some of my cousins have kids who are in their 20s who have partners. I presume they'll bring them. So it's still only 30 of the 60 people that wanted. So. But the thing is, I need to know my numbers for the catering, you see. So I actually have the where's that put it? Let's see it. It might be best to show you off stream, but that actually, I think you see that a little sneak preview of the menu for the party. I have to pick from, but I can't put the order in until I know how many people's coming. So I might have to put something out next month, chase some people up. Right, scan everything.
I have recorded the information. These readings.
Yeah, well, I have the pub said they needed to have the food order in by November. So we've got a couple of months, but ideally I'd want to get. I already paid the deposit.
Inconclusive. Something may be interfering with the tricorder.
But ideally, I would like to get the food order in as soon as possible, so it's done. I've already ordered my cake, my birthday cake. My sister has a friend who has a cake making business. She's gonna do me a cake. That's sorted. I've kind of sorted out the live music. My brother-in-law is a musician, so he's gonna sort that out. So I haven't finalised a plan on that yet. And then I've got to. No, I should have done that. Do you know, I should have done Doctor Who cake. I didn't. I went James Bond actually, but now you just mentioned it. Maybe I should. I wonder if I could change it. No, I went with James Bond. I went with it's a sort of a cake. It looks a bit like a tuxedo, and it has playing cards and poker chips, and then it has the 007 logo, but would have 0040 on it instead. But no, I should have gone a TARDIS, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. Probably time to change it. And it's going to be Victoria Sponge. But yes, the cake's in, cake's ordered, venue's booked. I'm in discussion for the live music with brother-in-law, so I need to do more planning, talk to him more, get that sorted. I'm going to get some decorations, but there's a shop in town where I live, card shop, that does banners and helium balloons and stuff, so I can sort that. I don't need much, maybe just some stuff to go around the buffet table, maybe. That's much more. And the venue gonna put it up. And then the only other thing I have to do is, my sister says I have to have some sort of entertainment activity thing. And I was like, well, what? And then my nephew was saying, oh, why don't you get like an axe throwing thing? I said, there's no space to do that. We haven't got a very big venue. And then we were at a wedding not so long ago where they had like little coconut shies and little it's like sort of not rubber but like almost like plastic foam axe throwing like things, stuff like that. I said, we don't have any, we're not going to have the room to have anything like that. So I was like, what could we do? And then my sister said, or somebody said, well, what about like a quiz or something? And I said, well, we could do a quiz, but I'm not a giant Jenga. You do Twister with 60 people. Can you imagine that? Twister with 60 people.
These readings are inconclusive.
No, so the quiz ID's been floated about. And I said, well, I don't mind writing a quiz. But I'm not standing up in front of 60 people reading out the questions. So I might do a quiz. I don't know whether it'll be on me or sort of famous Daniels.
Tricorder scan did not
or mix or something.
The grill has a latticed molecular structure. It may have been engineered to optimize energy dispersal.
But yeah, I need to come up with something. So my brother-in-law, when he was 40, it's 10 years ago now, he looked out. So there used to be a on the far side of town where I live, there used to be this big hotel, quite an old hotel, quite a small one, and it was a mate of his ran it. And basically his birthday was on Boxing Day, brother-in-law, and he decided to have his party in the January. And his mate said, look, I said, in January a hotel's normally empty. You can have the whole hotel now for very little cost. And the hotel basically had a function room. It had a bar, quite a large bar room, and then it had obviously a load of hotel rooms. And he said you can have the run of the whole hotel. And so he did, and so for his 40th birthday, he had the function room, and because he's a musician, he basically had a whole full band of instruments set up, so drums, guitar, bass, keyboards, microphones. And then all his musician mates who went, a lot of them just got up and they did like a bandioke. People just got up and sang and played music and whatnot. And then in the bar room, he basically hired a load of casino tables, like roulette tables and card tables and stuff, and had them up in the bar room. I can't do either of that because A, I don't have any musician mates, and B, I don't have room for either to have a band or a so I am going to have a singer of some sort. That is part of the plan. I have scanned everything.
These readings are in. The composition of the alloy seal is different.
Right. Phaser setting 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The phaser had no effect.
What? He said 8, didn't he?
The grill has a latticed molecular structure. It may have been engineered to optimize energy dispersal.
Didn't he say 8?
The composition...
Okay. Maximum power.
The phaser had no effect.
What?
The phaser had no effect.
Supposed to have effect.
I am unable to move it. No unusual The composition of the alloy seal is different than that of the grill. A phaser setting of 8 should be sufficient.
Oh, because I was pointing at there's two things there. And you pointed at the grill, not the seal, not the grill.
It appears that the phaser power setting was insufficient.
Maximum power.
to move it. I do not believe that.
What? It said... The guide said use the phaser and destroy the bridge. So yeah, I've got to come up with some sort of activity where it's a quiz or something. And then get the singer sort of organised and get some decorations and get the food order in. But oh, and also, on a slight side note, I'll need to get a new outfit, I think. Shoot at maximum power, the alloy seals locking the buttons. Maximum power at the alloy seals. Oh, there's more than one seal. That's why. I think I overcomplicated that. There you go. It's only taken us an hour and 8 minutes to get out of this room. Well, no, I had the intro 10 minutes, so now I had to get out of this room.
What do you think of Chodak technology, Geordie?
It's a curious combination, Captain.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of this stuff looks pretty dated by Federation standards. Other things are so advanced, I can't even guess what they're for.
And everything, Joey.
The atmosphere is similar to that of Earth. The panel appears to be linked to a large network of computer systems. The tricorder scan did not provide any additional information. The Chodak isolinear rod might activate this panel.
Ah. That's this thing, right?
It is a control panel. It is a control. The Chodak isolinear... I do not believe... It is a control panel.
No, it's...
It is a control panel. It is a control. The programmer failed to find the access code. I will alter the search parameters. The programmer...
Ah.
It is a control panel. It is a control panel.
Line entry F could be us accessing this panel.
The unscheduled arrival at line D is probably our arrival.
Exactly. then Sentry AA3-G must be that derelict drone.
Let's go back to the first page of entries. Line 6 must be the Romulans' arrival.
It looks like they used the transporter and then returned to the arrival area.
Perhaps they destroyed the main transporter to prevent anyone else from finding any information about the Unity device.
It looks as if the Romulans landed a shuttle in some kind of landing dock as well as beaming in.
That's no problem. What are you cooking?
It is a control.
Burgers and mac and cheese.
It is a control panel.
You bring the diet up for your covering.
It is a control panel. It is a control.
Right, I don't know what that did, but hopefully it's disabled the drone. Let's just go back to the other way and see if that is now. Just save this in case that hasn't worked.
I do not believe that. The device freezes logic circuits by emitting.
Welcome to Eleanor.
I wonder if this drone...
Didn't attack us, so we'll assume it's.
I do not believe that will work. I see no mean. It appears to be a sensor of some kind. I do not believe that. No unusual readings. I am unable to determine it. I do not believe that will. That is unnecessary.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here.
The importation of
Oh, what's that? Just should be disabled.
It would be
for failure to implementing.
Right, it should be the drone should be disabled. Why is it not disabled?
This passage is taking us farther away from the source of the Cochrane field.
The Chodak isolinear rod might activate the... It is a control...
Here the guide said just okay. So
I do not believe that will...
supposed to scan the drones.
I do not believe that will...
Guide says scan the drone.
I do not believe... I do not believe... I do not believe... I do not believe that will work.
Let me scan the drone. think I was supposed to activate the thing and I didn't do it.
The Chodak isolinear rod I see no... It is a control panel.
So that should trigger a repair drone.
I do not believe that.
That's not working. It's supposed to be repair drone turns up and it's...
The Chodak isolinear... I see no... It is a control... It is a control...
Repair. We hadn't dispatched the repair drone properly, I think, was the problem.
The tricorder scan...
Oh, repair drone there. I'm confused. Ah.
The large drone appears to be repairing the smaller.
I noticed an infrared flash transmitted between the two drones. I think it might have been some kind of deactivation signal.
We could attempt to duplicate the pulse with the tricorder's output synthesizer.
And that might allow us to turn the drones on and off ourselves.
Interesting. The system works by separating the factors of fifth-order hyperbolic equation and...
Data, just do it.
Ah.
Yes, Captain. It is an automated maintenance unit. The drone is fully operational. The drone appears to be only partially operational. All autonomous functions have been deactivated.
Okay, so now we should have the ability to... Yeah, it's the entire cast, isn't it? It's Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, Marina Sirtis, Michael Dorn, Levi Burton, Gates McFadden. It's the entire cast. But I guess it's a homage to, so there's a game called Judgment Right, which is a bit similar to this, but a bit older, and that's got the original series cast in. I think it was like 89, 1990. And that had the original series cast, and they voiced all their roles in it. And then there was a sequel called 20th Anniversary, so I guess it was kind of homage to that game. Which I did do a playthrough of one of them, just Judgment Right, I think it was. No, so this came out in 95? Yeah, 95, but it was the year after the series finished, and in between the first film and the second film, so he wasn't part of the franchise at that point, he'd left. So now, if we scan the drone, deactivate the drone. Huzzah!
The device freezes logic circuits by emitting broadband electromagnetic interference.
Let's do a save, so don't do that again. Sadly, this is the only one that I'm aware of that they made that the entire casting. If you play Elite Force 2, Data and Picard are both in that. I'm not sure if they are voiced by Patrick Stewart and Brent Spiner in that though. But they're both in it. Characters are in it. So that was 22 years ago now as well. Oh, it is Patrick Stewart. Oh, I thought Data was in there. I was wrong, but Patrick Stewart does lend his voice to that. I thought Brent Spiner, but yeah, I can't think of any other game when they've all been in it. Like even in Star Trek Online, did they voice the World Captain Star Trek Online, or did somebody else do it? I don't know. I know that, so now we need to open this door at the back.
Data.
What happened?
He collapsed when the door opened.
We'll have to return to the Enterprise for it.
We're gonna get past the door.
Captain, our long-range sensors are picking up...
Could it be a...
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
If we...
Traveling at...
We can't afford to leave.
Crush it to Picard.
Good.
I'm gonna get past the doors now.
Beam down coordinates selected. Lieutenant Worf, please report to the transporter room.
So that's still deactivated, right? So. Warning, radiation limits exceed explosion limits. Okay.
We should not open the door. There were no discernible
What are we waiting for?
May I suggest that we widen our search?
Well, there's not much more we can do here, at least for the moment.
What are we waiting for?
I see no reason to remain here.
But no, but it's called radiation. How do I get past the door?
We should not open the door. I see no way of... It appears to be a small storage compartment. There is nothing inside.
Um.
I am unable to collimate the beam while the drone is in motion. The drone is fully up. The device freezes logic circuits by emitting broadband electromagnetic interference.
Okay, can we use that on the computer then? Is there anything I can think of? I've heard now. We've deactivated that drone in the first room. Can't go through the door because of the radiation. So then I think obviously use this logic inhibitor to took off the drone on the computer panels.
The Chodak isolinear rod. The Chodak isolinear. The Chodak isolinear rod. It is a control panel.
Yes, I know. I remember actually, I finished work at 5:10, and then I went to my dad's, took his stuff out for a walk, and then got back here just before 6 and started the stream.
It is a control panel.
I wanted to start a bit early today, because obviously I don't normally do Thursdays. But I just moved this from yesterday to today. We can find a way to get rid of the radiation.
It is a control panel.
Yes. I mean, I thought I already did this, but that helps us with the radiation doors. I'm guessing what we're looking for is behind them doors, but because we've got radiation on, we can't go through them. Have we now got rid of the radiation on the doors? No, we haven't.
We should not open the door.
Well, I'm completely confused now. Back to the guide. Oh. Okay.
I see no way of...
Right, it's been a bit. There's the drones again.
I see no means to open. I see no mean. I do not believe that.
Well, I would be careful, particularly if you're on steroids.
I see no means.
I mean, I remember I was on amoxicillin, and it's supposed that you can have alcohol with that amoxicillin.
I do not believe.
Amoxicillin, yeah, the standard ones that you're out. I think it says that in the instructions, it says you can have alcohol with them, but excess amount can cause issues. Okay, so should we have to just walk through the door? Okay.
We should leave the logic inhibitor here to prevent the door from closing behind us.
Oh, really wary now.
The pulse from the tricorder. The drone blocks the walkway. Its energy cells are almost expended. This panel does not appear to have any connections to the computer network. I believe it simply controls the equipment in this room.
I think the panel just...
Can't use that thing.
No unusual
Any one of these? I don't exactly know what that did, but move the drone out of the way. Excellent.
Data. What's the status of that Romulan vessel?
It will arrive.
Crush it to
Good. We've got to get back to the planet. We've lost too much time.
Reload.
It is a control panel. This equipment is a charging station for the drones. It is a control panel. It is a control. That is unnecessary.
Yeah, it's still on.
Data.
How am I supposed to get past it?
What's the status?
It will arrive in...
Crush it to Picard.
Good.
I don't understand how you're supposed to get past it. Right, okay, Mr. Data, do your thing.
It is a control. It is a control. It is a control. This equipment... I do not believe...
Drone compact. Okay, that's not working, so John come back. How they figured this out back in the day before there was such a thing as online guides? I have no idea. I think I'm going to wait till it goes down and then shoot it. Go. Do that, so do it again. Hoping this is the last area now.
Who are you? Where is your master?
Oh, what are these?
Speak.
Yeah, I don't think I got this far when I did my first playthrough.
I am Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise. I have full authority to represent the Federation.
Please follow me, sir. Our master will want to speak with you. Follow me, please.
I see we have unexpected guests.
They are organic life forms. Their armored shells provide them with shields, weapons, and life support.
Right, assessment, Mr. Wolf.
Their shells provide life support, personal defense shields, phaser-type weapons, and force beam generators for locomotion.
These guys are ready for anything. Those shells give them shields, weapons, life support, and force beam generators.
We've never encountered this species before.
Judging from their appearance, I'd say they were pretty advanced technologically.
These life forms are wearing what appears to be powered battle armor.
I recommend we approach these aliens with caution.
We must not speak. Our...
Can you not see that we are superseded?
Greetings. Please do not be alarmed. Our intentions are peaceful.
Visitors are not shunned.
I am Captain Picard of the USS Enterprise. I represent the United Federation of Planets. How did you get here? We detected no other ships in the system.
We have always been here. We are the caretakers of this planet.
Caretakers? We thought this planet was abandoned
Not that
long
caretaker.
ago.
So this is before the Voyager caretaker, in case anyone's thinking.
We are the descendants of those who survived the Civil War.
You are Chodak?
You have heard of us. What is the purpose of your visit?
They are the Chodak. Yeah, I never got this far in my playthrough, definitely not.
We are trying to find out why 2 fleets have invaded Federation space.
Whose fleets are they?
One fleet is Romulan. The other fleet belongs to a civilization we have never encountered before.
Their aim is not conquest?
They only attacked when they ran directly into our defenses. Their goal appears to be in the unexplored space beyond the Federation.
So, what do you hope to find here, when these fleets are on the other side of the Federation?
Good question.
The evidence we have found so far indicates that they are seeking an ancient weapon, possibly built by your ancestors.
In my pupil stage, I heard tales of a device built eons ago. These legends claimed that the device gave our ancestors almost godlike powers. Now suppose such a device truly exists. What makes your Federation worthy to possess it?
Oh.
The Federation is dedicated to peace and justice for all. Its charter includes safeguards to prevent the abuse of power.
Conquerors always find ways to justify themselves.
We only want to prevent such a powerful device from falling into the wrong hands.
Yes, that would unfalsely be a calamity.
Do you know where the main computer center is? We found a remote terminal, but the data link was damaged.
There is a working computer in the Hall of Records, but we do not have the proper encryption rod to access the data.
We obtained this rod at a Chodak site on Phrygius. Would this be useful?
That rod is an illegal programmable device used by spies and saboteurs. Give it to me, and give me your weapons.
There's no need for that. I'm sure we can reach an agreement.
We do not need your agreement. You have what we want. We are stronger and will take it. Your only decision is whether you wish to become prisoners
okay, that escalated quickly.
It's
just on using force. What a kind.
If you insist on using force, we will respond in kind. I hope that will not be necessary.
Your phased energy weapons are ineffective against our personal defense shells. Take them.
Should we kill them, sir?
Unnecessary. Set compulsors to non-lethal. These creatures have brought us that which we seek. With this rod, we can access the files in the main computer. Revive them and take them with us, but use the ocular inhibitor on them first.
This way, you!
There is no need to push.
thought I ordered you to turn off the security system.
I thought I had. There must be...
You imbecile. You will never pass your 5th challenge.
Allow me to rectify my peer's incompetence.
Permission granted. Give him the security rod, Optimator 1.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember whether it's supposed to be happening or not.
He must have gotten through. Let's go. Send the prisoners first.
This way, you! Move along! Watch the stairs!
Wow, the screen's blank.
Optimator 2 is dead, sir.
Oh, because it's an oculator implant that blinded us.
Here we are. Reverse the ocular inhibitor.
Yeah, ocular inhibitor blinded us.
Oh, let me introduce myself properly. I am Admiral Broadnack, Master of the 9 Challenges, bearer of the 15th shell of the Chodak Empire, Commander-in-Chief of the Chodak Starfleet. Thank you for saving me a great deal of time. Computer, search subject. Unity device.
Oh, he wants
Transfer and erase chart 45 NXD. Now, play the Unity device file for our guests.
From the time the first Chodak grub made his fateful journey to the beauty and freedom of a new shell, to the first Chodak in space, to the building of our great empire, no achievement compares to the creation of the Unity device, the culmination of 650 years of research, development, and construction. The Unity device opens up the path to a bright and happy future for all Chodaks.
It's really quite simple. We de-randomize a quanta of subspace. The resulting predictability is then cascaded to a usable volume with a positive feedback loop. At that point, the hyperwarp accelerator speeds this quanta all the way to warp 17. At that point, of course, the quanta is exactly as large as the universe. It then takes only a minute change in subspace to affect a large and predictable change in real space.
The Unity device is already being used to make the universe a better place for Chodaks. It has pacified regions of the Empire facing civil unrest. It has prompted many other races out of ignorance and into full second-class membership in the Empire. The Unity device, newest wonder of the universe, paving the way to a better and brighter future.
Such power, and it was thrown away. Ages ago, a group of rebellious scientists sent it into the future, claiming it should only be used for celestial engineering. Now the time of its return is near. With the ancient star charts from this computer, we can pinpoint exactly when and where the Unity device will reappear. Goodbye. I feel that in the short time we have been together, I have grown almost fond of your species. We will meet again, soon. Perhaps your Federation will qualify for second-class membership in the new Chodak Empire.
It looks like the Chodak have left.
The Chodak took the isolinear rod and rod programmer with them.
I want a thorough search of this chamber.
Right, we have made a mistake there. So reload. We weren't supposed to do that.
Who are you?
Speak.
I am Captain.
Please follow me.
They are organic life. They are
Greetings, visitor. I am Captain Picard. We have caretaker. We are the... You are Chodak. You have heard. We are trying to... Whose fleet? One fleet is... Their aim. They only attacked when they ran... So, the evidence we have found so far... In my pew. The Federation... Conqueror. We only want... Yes. Do you know where the main computer... There is a working computer. Tell me more about this in... There are several types of rods. Gray rods were used by the Securitate, blue by the Technical Division, and brown by the Administrative Corps. We need one of the brown bureaucratic rods. We have not found any such rods, but this Hall of Records you mentioned would seem an excellent place to begin our research. The historical archives are stored in... We have expertise in data encryption. Perhaps we can extract the data without a rod. It is not unworthy of a try. Please follow my optimators to the Hall of Records.
I am familiar with all known encryption techniques.
Yes. Your drone could be useful. No need to trouble yourselves if you'll just point us in the right direction. I cannot let you wander unguided. The way to the Hall of Records is not direct, and there are many hazards. Perhaps you could lead us to the Hall of... Take the lead. Thank you.
Please step this way. We must use the transporter to get to the Hall of Records.
Tell me...
It was once the administrative headquarters of a great civilization. After the Civil War, the planet was abandoned.
But your ancestors were left behind.
No, what do you mean?
He means yes.
Oh yes, that's what I mean. We are the caretakers. Our ancestors were left behind to take care of the planet.
Our ancestors stayed to maintain the world until the Empire rose out of the ashes of its own folly.
But it never happened.
We are a patient race.
The time is nearly at hand.
What kind of civilization did you say this was?
It was the most powerful civilization the universe has ever seen.
We became too powerful.
There is an old Earth proverb that might apply to such a situation. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the cause of our downfall.
A dissident group of Chodak believed we were abusing our power. The civil war they started threw the Empire into oblivion.
If you are finished discoursing on ancient history, I believe we have business to attend to.
Yes, sir.
Our apologies, sir.
It's like the transporters on fridges, isn't it? I love it, our animations him pulling his shirt.
Please follow my optimist.
Please leave the transporter controls alone.
I am not sure you realize what an incredible opportunity this is to be speaking to a living Chodak. I have so many questions to ask.
The question reveals the questioner. Ask.
What happened to the Chodak Empire? It seems to have vanished overnight. Surely a civil war couldn't have destroyed such a vast empire so quickly and
A small group of Chodak dissidents managed to remove the basis of Chodak power. With this restraint gone, the second-class races of the Empire joined in rebellion. Wanton destruction of everything Chodak followed.
What was the basis of Chodak power? A weapon?
Not a weapon, although it could be used as one. Rather, I thought I ordered you to turn off the security system.
I thought I had. There must...
You imbecile! You will never pass your fifth.
Allow me to rectify my peer's incompetence.
Permission granted. Give him the security rod, Optimator 1.
Yes, sir.
Oh dear.
He must have gotten through. Let's go.
Follow me, please.
Hurry. The system may rearm itself again.
Optimator 2 is dead, sir.
His corpse is unimportant. The main computer is just ahead. This is the main computer. See what you can do. So, you have an encryption rod after all. Good. It has saved your life. Oh, let me introduce myself properly. I am Computer. Transfer and erase. Now, play the unit.
From the time the first Chodak grub made his fateful journey.
Such power, and it was thrown away. With the ancient star charts from this computer. Goodbye. I've...
The Chodak are no longer here.
They took the isolinear rod and rod programmer with them.
A failure in the panel's control program prevented complete deactivation. We will not be able to access the database itself, but we can still view the files stored in the local buffer circuits.
We could use a bit of luck.
It appears that the panel has malfunctioned. It is still active, even though the rod has been removed. Without... That is unnecessary.
Oh, is that thing again?
From
Finding achievements, achievements, advance and knowledge, military bureaucrats and safe control of the device, additional issues. The device is used to alter reality, new fishes. Oh, okay. So it alters the fabric of reality, basically. I'm continuing. All on is.
My fellow Chodak, I represent a group of concerned scientists who have seized control of the Unity device to prevent further abuse of its powers. Many of you will doubt our motives, but what we do for the Chodak race. We shall not judge our bureaucrats and admirals too harshly, though their acts threaten the existence of the universe itself. Their minds were insufficient to grasp the danger they caused. We are taking the device to a place in time where they will never be able to reach it. Every 456,000 Balchaks, the device will reappear in the normal space-time continuum. Once the Chodak race has developed the necessary intelligence and wisdom, it can reclaim the device. God Gimlash out.
We've got to get this information back to the ship where we can do a full analysis.
Why the delay, Optimator 1?
Sir, the security rod is stuck in the panel.
We must leave now.
But...
Now.
Yes, sir.
Production.
I require more data. This Chodak may still be alive. I might be able to synthesize a stimulant to bring him back to consciousness.
What happened?
Your master left you behind.
How long ago did they leave?
A few minutes.
Then they should be clear. Do you have a security rod? You will need one to turn off the security systems. The code is 3 Lambda Delta.
The Optimator has lost conscience. The security system has been activated. These lights appear to be passive sensors. These lights appear to be passive sensors. It is a directed energy device. It appears to use external sensors to acquire targets. These lights appear to be passive sensors. No unusual reading. The device is part of the Chodak Optimator's.
That must have worked.
No effect. The security devices must be protected by an energy shield. We might be able to tune our phasers to penetrate the shield.
Make it so.
We should conserve our phaser energy.
There is a frequency window in the sensor shields at a wavelength of precisely 737.32 angstroms.
No effect. The sensor wavelength is 735 angstroms.
Different wavelength for each sensor. That one's come back on. That's annoying.
No effect. It is a directed energy. The sensor wavelength is the sensor wavelength. No effect. The sensor wavelength is 735 angstroms. No effect.
Damn it. Well.
The sensor wavelength is Nope.
I do not believe that will...
That had to work, does it? Not working.
I do not believe...
There we go.
We're almost back to...
I have had a bit of guide to get that bit because it's taken us longer than I would have hoped to do this. 2 hours 37 minutes been on.
I have recorded the information. Intriguing.
Oh, fishing thing.
What is it?
One of the starships listed on the schedule was also mentioned by the commander's log we were given on Phrygia.
That's right. That means one of the destinations on the schedule is probably the Unity device.
The files in the Hall of Records specified Dar Nogel as the location of the Unity device.
Perhaps we can cross-reference this schedule with the Chodak star chart we found on Horst 3 and discover where the Unity device will reappear. We've got to get this information back to the ship where we can do a full analysis.
Beam us up.
And this concludes this week's episode.
Data, I want you to run a full analysis on the information we discovered on the planet.
The analysis is already underway, sir.
Sir, a ship was detected leaving the planet's surface. It matches the description of the alien ships that recently invaded Federation space.
Then there's no doubt left. The ancient Chodak have returned in force to reclaim their Unity device.
Can we intercept the Chodak ship?
They are already out of sensor range.
It is undoubtedly headed for the Unity device. Send its last known heading to Starfleet. Perhaps another vessel can intercept them.
Aye, sir.
What's the status of that Romulan vessel?
It will enter the system in approximately 9 minutes.
We've got to get out of here, sir.
You're right, number one. Take us back into Federation space. Engage.
Oh, Devin.
Data, how is your analysis of the Unity device information coming along?
We still do not have sufficient information to find the device.
What information are we missing?
Using the Chodak star chart we discovered on Horse 3, I was able to locate all the stars listed on the Spaceliner schedule. However, neither the Unity device nor the Darnogel sector are listed in the chart.
Can you use the transit times listed in the schedule to triangulate the location of the device from the stars whose positions we do know?
We do not have any way to translate the Chodak time system.
But we can at least limit the area of search.
Without a better translation of Chodak time units, we can only limit the area of search to a radius of 3 sectors.
That could be anywhere in the Zatanis Nebula. It would take months to search that volume of space.
Alright, we're going to leave it there. We'll pick that up next week.
Warning. Entering the neutral zone.
So sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. Hang on, let me just check with the what's going on in the chat. Put the game. Put the chat back up. Chodak's like word for some reason, like a spirit. I've been giving it Chodak for the F with you, Chodak. Chodaking hell. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. No, I've not got that far. I never got that far originally. But what you got to remember is in the 90s, when I got this game when it came out in 95 when I was 9 to 10 above the end of the year. And the internet wasn't really a thing. Well, not really a thing then. You couldn't look up online guides, so the last part of that mission, the last 50 minutes, I've had to use a guide because I would not have figured that out. But yeah, so I think, yeah, there are 2 missions left. And it looks like the next one is pretty short compared to this one. So we might finish it next week. Yeah, I don't think it's around 95, but also the game would just come out, so no one had completed it yet. But yeah, so we're going to pick that up again next week. We're back at the Wednesday next week. Just this week I moved Wednesdays to Thursdays. Just because I've got loan end yesterday. Now hopefully Mandastarian is on. Yakuza probably, yes. Doing Yakuza 4. Yeah, we'll read to him. So I'll be back tomorrow night from 7 and I will be doing Star Wars. What we did last week, Mr. Phoenix at STRE. we did last week with the multiplayer, but I've been playing on the single player this last week, and I'm going to stream that tomorrow night. You can see what I've been doing and how we're getting on, because it's quite interesting. I find it quite relaxing to play, quite chilled, so we'll do that tomorrow night. And then next week on the Wednesday we'll finish off this, hopefully. And I don't know what we're doing next Friday. I'm not that far ahead yet. And yeah, so yeah, I may be around Saturday evening, especially around tomorrow night, but on Saturday evening, putting what I do. That's Store, S-T-O-R-E. Yeah, I mean, Miss Phoenix did the multi-stream it last week in the multiplayer.
In the name of the Legion of Crash.
It's just about to end, but hello.
In the name of the Legion of Crash.
Twice because you could get it up manually when it does automatically. Chris is here twice. How are you doing, Crash? We're all on for back here on Sunday, right? So what? Sounds fun. No, stop. Go Wars. Yeah. Should be fine. Yeah. So, be back tomorrow with that. Single player with that. I can show you my. I'm gonna call it a shop because store. We don't call them stores. We call them shops. Show my shop. I'm actually gonna do a bit of it tonight actually. So I'm gonna have some dinner. And then I'm gonna go and play my shop for a bit. I have still been playing on Sky, which I think even with my two settlements. One's S class, the other's now A class. But I hit a snag where all the buildings I had left to upgrade needed materials you can only get in the perp system, and to do the perp system you have to have completed most of the Atlas storyline, and then you have to complete most of the Apollo or the Artemis storyline. You then have to do the Trace of Metal storyline to do with settlement, and then you have to trigger the auto phase and do the auto phase one. So I've done the first three. I've got to trigger the auto phase one, which I haven't done yet. And then I can get the portal systems, and then I can get the resources to keep the last thing. But I've just took a break because I've been playing on Store Wars. So I haven't been on No Man's Sky in about a week. But by the way, I officially have now done over 1,000 hours on No Man's Sky. I'm now on 1,003.6 hours, so 1,003.5 hours I've done now on No Man's Sky, 1,000 hours. So I think I'm allowed to take a week off. That's No Man's Sky. Yeah, is there a game planned for Sunday? If we're not going to be in there. By the way, has your table arrived yet? I know of. Has your table arrived yet? Because it must be, we're in the end of July now, coming into August. It must be due soon though. Oh, also, by the way, I have a week off the first week in August. So if by some miracle, rather than Chris have a day off the same day that week, we could potentially do something. If by some miracle that happens to match up, but I'm not over my breath. But we'll talk about it on Sunday. Right, so I'm going to raid off to Starling back tomorrow night with some Store. I'm going to keep going at Store Wars tomorrow night, and then next week continue off this on the Wednesday, and then I don't know what we'll do next Friday. I haven't thought that far ahead. Yeah. I would like to do the multiplayer of it though. See if the co-op works with Mr. Phoenix. And anybody else wants to get the game, we've got the games on Steam. Relatively cheap. Here's the Discord link. My Discord, I want to come stream, YouTube, You think God wants to come up one of those what, in the first week in August? Yeah. Oh, also, what I think on as well, Crash, Jedi might be up in the August Bank Holiday weekend. So, if any of us are available, Jedi might be up for the weekend, the August Bank Holiday weekend. Again, the chances of Christian Rod both being up at the same time are minute, but I can't ask. Because then we can do a 5-player game or something. We've been guessing. Oh, we could do a 5-player of Super Boss Monster, and we can use the expansion forward we haven't used yet. Yeah. Anyway, that's then. That's not now. And then yes, back to the YouTube thing. Plus the YouTube link. The week I'm off, I'm going to sit down and do some videos on my YouTube. I haven't done it for a long time, apart from button archive civil, but I am going to do that in my week off. And then Relic Records, Steam City Music, Friends watching Rumble Zero, who I'm seeing on Sunday. Right, and now we're going to raid off to Constantine, who I was speaking to earlier, as I mentioned in the stream. I had a chat with him this afternoon. Nice catching up with him. I really spoke to him off stream for quite a while. Yes, so. And yes, and I haven't forgotten that I need to fix your sound effects that plays automatically. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. I should have mentioned it to Starion this afternoon because he set up for me and I forgot. So I will have to ask him about it again. But let me start the raid because I need to go and have some dinner. I'm going to have some dinner and then I'm going to be some Star Wars and the computer. That's what I'm talking about. I forgot to play 25. Well, I remembered now. But yeah, it was Styrene that figured out how to get it all automated. He did it on his stream and then he did it on mine, so I don't know how he automated it, so I need to go and ask him to fix yours. But I will do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm also, one of the things I'm going to do, probably on my week off when I've got time, and I must have for next stream every stream. Is I think I'm gonna redo my raid, the alert prompts of the raid and the subscribe and the. I'm gonna make the image smaller. I'm gonna make the sound effect less loud. I'm gonna alter it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, that's happened in the week. Also, as well, I probably took some extra streams in that week. So I'm off the week. So I'll probably do either extra streams or daytime streams or longer stream. Probably. Oh, which reminds me, we still have. Oh, it's ended. I need to restart the 12-hour challenge thing, which is just expired. So I will just renew that while I'm here. Extend because it's only on like 92%. I think it's on. Yeah, it's on 92%. It's active again now. Do a 12-hour stream. That's only what 8% it needs to complete. So maybe that'll get done before 2 weeks time when I'm off for a week. But yeah, that's if you want to do. Also, let's grab one last little fish. I haven't had any today. Okay, why is the fishing game not working? Have unlinked from the Twitch again. No, plugged in. Oh, thank you, Crash. Supposed to play the sound effect. There's something else that's not automated. It's supposed to play a sound effect on that, and it isn't doing it. So you're supposed to hear that sound effect. Does that play? Why do I have a feeling that sound effect didn't play out? Yeah, I don't think it's playing with Stream Deck audio for some reason. So you can't use it. Yeah, the fish thing's not working, and I don't know why. Why is that not working? Fish game's not working. It's at the beginning stream, it was because it wasn't connected, but it is now. How odd that that's not working. Well, that's a test one, so I did a test one. So the thing that went, it's just the command's not working. Why is the command not working? How peculiar. Anyway, that's a problem for another day. I'm gonna raid off the Starian now. Yeah, back tomorrow. Please join us then. Back at the normal time, 7 PM. For some from the world of space to the world of shops, basically. The world of space? That doesn't make sense, does it? You know what I mean. Yeah, we will see you all then. Thank you very much for watching. May the awesome be with you. Oh, and as always, got to do that thing. Live long and prosper. Good night.
I'm not a shoot you.